Wholeness family, infinite waters flowing through you. I'm Poindexter. This is Arrow on Decks. And I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the streets. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started because you know we dominate these time constraints with the daily check in. So let's see. I got a couple of new decks that I've been debuting. So we'll try to incorporate those into today's readings while, keeping the familiars in play. So let's start off. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't even know at what point it cut off. But they go between a lot of different colors. Okay? Let me see if I maximize the screen. Will that help it there? This person is also like short in stature and height. A beard comes up a lot. They have facial hair. They could dye that as well. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Just know that your biggest hater is likely somebody who does what you've been doing, is older than you, and is well established in his career field, but is threatened by the fact that they see you up and coming. That's what I'm tapped into. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's get some more oracle for the collective. We'll do two more oracles with some parts to clarify before we get into elemental reading. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out for the greater good. What's the most important message? What is the most important message for the Facebook family? Thank y'all so much for tapping in, tuning in, and turning up. If you haven't already, leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe. And while you're at it, share this with somebody who needs to hear this. Okay, dark magic showing up in the first card coming out for the collection with a star. I just really feel like you're a lot, as long as you're on your path, a lot about your path is very protected. The stars out here with a lot about what these people are doing to try to affect, intercede, interfere with what you're doing. It's like a protagonist, it's like an antagonist in the story. They only create conditions that allow the protagonist to move along. Is this type of energy? But I do see the dark magic. But like I said, it's just like somebody letting you know that this is what you need to be cautious of, this is what you need to be careful of. They not really stopping shit other than this practice mode for your third eye alignment. God of strength, right? God has been watching you. You know what I mean? These practitioners are trying to send some type of negative energy to your mental health. They want you to not be able to keep your house clean, not be able to pay your bills on time, not be able to take proper care of your children. These people want you to be a ward of the state, or they want you to be declared mentally incompetent. They want you pulling your hair out by the strings. They want you saying, I can't handle these kids. I can't handle this house. I can't handle these bills. I need help so that they can get like power of attorney, like get governing over you. This is what I'm tapped into. There's something about the power, the magnetism, the wealth associated with your bloodline and this person. They want power over you, but it's like they don't want you to know you're powerful. I'm tapped into the energy of somebody who there's somebody likely in your family who wants power over you without you ever finding out you're powerful, right? So know that you have the strength to get it out of the mud. You have this royal bloodline, inheritance. You're like there's this wealth and glory that's your birthright. But there's people in your life that's making it difficult for you, not because you did anything wrong or you're bad, but just because they want control over everything, all of the glory and goodness that comes with you, right? Undecided straddle the fence. It's like your spirit team is saying you have to make a decision about whether or not you're going to let the magic that they're doing on you work, and like understand that you can make a decision about that. You can say, I recognize that you want me to feel like I can't take care of the responsibilities that God has given me, and then you can say, let me do the first thing that I need to do. It's this type of energy. You can do one thing at a time and not let them get that power over you. They want that power over you. I'm trying to get it to like um gluten free. There's a message coming through about like your diet and about how you're gonna have to change your diet in order to like protect and ward yourself from some of these assaults and attacks. Doing nothing is fine too. Like be aware of like some type of tendency that you may have to feel It's not auto-focusing like it normally does. Be aware of some tendency that you may have to fit in or belong. Understand that you were born to stand out, and just know that, whatever situations and circumstances that you may be facing, they may be difficult, but you can do this. You don't need to, like, give this energy, this entity, power over you. That you are made up of the same stuff of the universe. And also, there's this energy coming through from this card that's like, it's not that serious. You are a speck of dust in the universe, and ultimately, this is going to pass. So allow yourself to enjoy this experience. Remember that it's not that serious, and just do the next right thing. That's what I'm tapped into. Especially if you're going through some type of mental attacks where you feel like things are very chaotic, and I feel angel frequencies, and it's difficult for you to kind of maintain some type of control. Just do the next right thing. And remember, at the end of the day, it's not that serious. If you need to nap, take a nap. Okay? What if you could send your problems away today? What if you could send your problems away today? Divine Collective, what would be the first thing that you do? Consider that and make a plan on how you want to move. Um, you might feel like your current situation and circumstances is a bunch of bullshit, but it looks like the perfect like area for you to grow. And so you might feel like you've been buried, or you might feel suffocated, but God is putting you deep in the soil, the perfect warm and moist conditions for you to grow in. Let's get one more card. Thank you. I gave three. Infinity by infinity at the bottom of the deck. You have superpowers. People know about your superpowers and are trying to attack you. But if you learn your superpowers and begin to use them, they won't be able to have any effect or take anything from you. There's no planet B. There's also this energy about you taking care of yourself and taking care of your environment, and how that will replenish and restore you. That's showing up in regards to your diet and like what you're doing on a daily basis, your routine. It says do what you love and spread the love and do not disturb regeneration and process. I think I said that word earlier. Regeneration, making sure the environment that you take from is capable of like pouring into you, is what I want to say. Okay. Be aware of this practitioner doing dark magic. It will only work if you are not accepting and you're not learning how to use your powers. Okay. Your biggest hater and your number one fan is the same person. That's what you need to know the most. Your biggest hater, excuse me, and your number one fan is the same individual. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I was like, where's the deck? It's right here. Okay, okay, okay. Let's do one more spread for the collective. We're gonna take this top half of this deck. And then we'll get into the elements after this: angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What is the most important message for the divine collective? There is somebody who, like, people see that they were hating on you. They were caught red handed, lying, gossiping, trying to do something to discredit you or ruin your reputation. And when people think about this person's career and their place in life, right, it says peaked already. Right? This card says peaked already. So when people think about this person, they say, oh, I get why you hating on them. Oh, I see why you're doing what it is. Distorted messages, right? They say, oh, this person tries to pretend to be friendly, or they try to pretend to be okay, or they act they tripping. They tripping and they dripping at the same time. But like people see that. There's somebody who feels like you have the spotlight or you have the limelight. It's like giving, if you were what it is when you're like a beauty queen and then you have to give up your crown the next year. It's this type of energy where this person is having to like hand over the reins to you, and they're doing it very, very reluctantly. They got caught in the act of trying to cheat, trying to lie, you know what I mean, in too deep. Um, this is somebody whose career has become their identity. And without this thing, whatever you're good at, they don't know who they are. Why is this important for the collective? Thank you. Big yikes, yeah. Somebody is very embarrassed and they're feeling shameful because they have to take responsibility for what they did, and they're really looking at what they were doing, and they were going to blame you. Someone was going to let some really fucked up shit happen and then blame you for it, and they got caught. They got caught in the act. This is what I'm tapped into. And so you're being crowned and somebody is like tripping. Like people are starting to think, man, that person tripping. Man, that person tripping. Man, that person tripping. Right? They got outdated paradigms, right? They need to let that shit go. They need to let those glory days go. That was the past. It's this type of energy. People say they, it's time for this person to give up the crown. They got caught in the act trying to like like a police officer getting caught in the act trying to plant drugs on what they call the criminal. This person is not really a criminal. Then, if you have to plant drugs on them, is this type of energy choices? Right? It's like somebody knowing how to age gracefully, or somebody refusing to give up the title. Woke energy is out here with destructive forces. Right? The most beautiful message that's coming up here for the collective is that you didn't even have to do anything. Is that this person is being called out by their peers and you're being crowned, but you don't have to do anything. It says woke and destructive, right? Like this person and other people around them recognize that whether they give it to you or not, it's going to be yours. Whether they give it to you or you have to take it. That's what I'm tapped into. Workplace issues. It's like somebody who used to be the boss and you got hired for the position, or they thought they were going to get the position and you got the position. Is this type of energy? Be aware of spiders. Spider webs could be indications of what this person is doing. Also, watch your candles. Make sure you're paying attention to it. This person could be trying to spread some type of fire. Okay? Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Let's get some elemental readings just over the next 24 hours, Spirit. What does my collective need to know most? Thank you so much, YouTube family, for tapping in, tuning in, and signing up with you daily collective. Appreciate you. If you haven't already, leave a like. Go ahead and subscribe and share this with somebody who needs to hear this. Give me some energy, angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides. So we can see who's walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Six of Swords. We've got Libra, Aquarius, Gemini energy showing up first. You could be traveling, moving. It's like you've done what you needed to do in a specific place, and Spirit is preparing you for a move. Some type of travel, making a good decision. Two of Wands energy is out here, right? Remember what happened the last time you got too comfortable? That's what this feels like. Two of Wands energy is out here with the Two of Cups. There's some type of monad modality. They're showing me tribes of people who moved around. I think it's monad, and they didn't really like they had tents or whatever it is like that. They didn't really have like a firm they didn't stay in one place, so to say. Their tribe was moving around a lot. Is this type of energy where you have a frequency, you're an electromagnetic being. A lot about your frequency, you go to different places and you completely shift the dynamic of that place, and God is ready to move you. Six of Wands energy is out here. I see you getting your championship. I see you getting your championship, and I feel like you might be ready to do something new. The Fool card energy is out here with the Two of Wands and the Two of Cups with the Queen of Cups, right? Explore other aspects of yourself, right? More spiritual aspects is what I see, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I feel like you're dominating in some area. Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Queen of Cups in the middle. You're dominating in some area. This thing, you can take it with you. It's like mobile. I do see you moving. I also see you making money. This could be like booked and busy type of energy. Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, the Star card energy is out here, right? There is this energy, Four of Wands. With the Page of Wands, Five of Wands, there's this energy about like being halfway there or being almost there. There's something in the place that you are in right now that's like stopping you from really going to the full, like this is the star card, but it's in reverse, right? There's something here that's like blocking you from really going to the levels that you could achieve. Not that you won't be wealthy, not that you won't be healthy, not that you won't be cared for and have others to care about. It's just that there's this city that you need to be in, or this resource that you need available that's going to be readily available when you move. 6 6 angel number, 2 2 angel number. That's 6 plus 2 is 8. The star card, 8 8 8 angel number showing up for you. So I see that you're on the path. I want you to not get too comfortable. Okay? I am grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, let's look at these charms, right? Your consistency is opening up doors for you. You've been doing well. If this is a little baby deer, in dealing in your childhood trauma, pink pussies and pink flowers indicate a lot of lush and luxury on your path moving forward. Also, pink hearts, Four of Wands, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. I do see some type of love and romance coming towards you. I wouldn't worry because I feel like wherever you go, my buddy is going too. Okay? There is a seahorse showing up as I'm saying that. Seahorse is that um ASAP Rocky to Rihanna type of energy where in whatever ways you need support, there's a support system showing up for you. An oyster showing up because the world is your oyster. A moon card, I mean moon charm showing up indicating like justice in regards to your psychic gifts. There could have also been like people trying to psychically stalk you, but you'll get justice around that as well. There's a white pussy showing up with a pink pussy. So there's cleansing energy, purity showing up here. A lot of lush and luxury, pink and white, pink and white. It's a girl. There's transformation coming towards you. She could be tomboyish. This girl, moon, two blue moons coming out here. There's something that hasn't happened in a long time that'll be happening likely within the next 2 weeks. It happens every blue moon. It could be an influx of luxury or rest that's coming towards you. Accept it. There's a lot of feminine, like feline protection that's showing up here. It seems like you have a deep connection with like they showing me Josie and the Pussycats, to where it's like you have this feline, Lyrian ancestry that's showing up, right? Music is significantly, you likely are clairaudient and get messages through some type of music and things like that. Also, I see protection. I see the Hosma hand here showing up for protection. So go forth and be great. Definitely let me know, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, how that resonated for you. Know that I appreciate your time, your energy, your love, and support. And I hope to see you tomorrow again for the daily check-in. Angels, angels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wishes here block the highest path out here for the greatest good. Let's go Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's see what comes out during your daily check-in. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. Don't give them the response that they expect. Give them the response that they deserve. Heavy on somebody trying to like this is somebody who wants to treat you badly. But if you respond incorrectly is the word that I feel like I should kind of be using. Is like somebody who's going to try to use your response to their disrespect as a reason to put you in a precarious position. They always wanted to put you in this precarious position, but there are certain things that you can do that where you can make it very, very easy for this person. Angels, Archangel, Two of Swords energies out here with the Ten of Swords, 10, 11, 12. That's three swords energies out here. You were supposed to have your ass at the library anyway. You were supposed to be at the house anyway. It was something that you were supposed to be doing anyway, and you stepped outside of your comfort zone. Ten of Swords energy is out here and got stranded. Be careful of getting stranded. The Chariot card, as I'm saying that, be careful of people who want to take you outside of your comfort zone, supposedly to meet new people or to network, and then when they get you outside of your comfort zone, they're gonna switch. They're gonna switch up in some way, shape, or form, and it's like either you can find yourself in a compromised position because you have to argue with this person, or like they put you out of the car, or it's this type of energy. Be aware. Four swords energy of this energy. Four. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Be aware of this energy who wants to take you outside of your comfort zone to humble you. Is this type of energy? Blank card in the middle of the deck with the Queen of Swords. Right. They really want to humble you. They want to say that you're not as smart as you think you are. They want to say that you're not as intuitive. Judgment card energies are with the Page of Pentacles. Whatever it is that they feel like you think you are, they want to say it's not that. Give me one more card. Four of Pentacles energy. So be aware. Put one in the middle. The Emperor card. 444 angel number with a star card at the bottom of the deck. Be aware. And I really feel like this is one of those situations where it's like trust your intuition, because I hate to say I told you so. Or one of those energies when you be like, I knew I shouldn't have went with them. I knew I should have never gotten the car. I knew I shouldn't have accepted the ride, right? And then you find yourself having to make your way back to a place where you find comfortable or you find peace after you knew you shouldn't have gotten in a relationship with them. You knew you shouldn't have accepted that job. You knew you shouldn't have moved from your hometown, or should have. Is this type of energy, okay? Stars at the bottom of the deck, so exceedingly and abundantly above what you ask or think. I wouldn't worry too much. You need to trust yourself. Instead of saying, damn, I knew I shouldn't have, don't. Be doing what you're supposed to do. Be consistent and steadfast. That's what's opening up these doors. That's what's opening up these portals for you. Key. The key coming out, right? Hummingbird, leading you to sweet things. A connection with the marine kingdom. This is a mermaid, and or a connection with your water With intuition, with your emotions, that's telling you something. Violins playing, right? The world's tiniest violin showing up in your reading because it could be somebody who tries to emotionally manipulate you. Oh, you're such a party pooper. You're such a Debbie Downer. Why don't you want to go? Because, bitch, I'm trying to get these doors open. Whatever this is that you're working on, that you're working towards, you need to be consistent and steadfast. And any extra time that you have, extra time should go toward that, okay? The Star of David indicates that there's some type of transmutation and like protection on your path. Don't be a sheep. The sheep showing up. Don't be a sheep. And once again, this connection to the Mermaid Kingdom, sirens, Atlantis, Lemuria, this type of wisdom. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. Somebody's trying to talk you out your spot and take over your power. And they can't do that if you're where you're supposed to be, doing what you're supposed to be. Do. So be aware of that energy. Your biggest hater and your number one fan is the same person. Excuse me, virtual confirmation. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? 2022. We did have some technical difficulties where the camera stopped for a moment. But 2022 on the timing from the second part. I don't even know how I'm a piece of it, but I'm about to learn. This is a message for Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What is the most important message? What do you need to know most? The Page of Cups energy is out here with the Queen of Wands. There's somebody who's like wanting to. I don't know if I want to pick it up and show it to you or just let you look at it right here. Shit. Queen of Wands, Page of Cups, Two of Wands. That's three wands. I think you need to be really focused right now because there's a major distraction. This is somebody who don't even know what they want to do with their own lives. This person does not know what they want to do with their own lives. This person is trying to tell this person who is being what they want to be and doing what they want to do, what they need to do. No, it's a distraction. Two of Wands with the Page of Wands. That's three wands. I'm sorry, Two of Wands with the Queen of Wands. Let me correct myself. That's three wands. Stay focused, stay organized, follow the script. That's what I'm tapped into. Don't change the plans now. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that will see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. There's a lot of energy that's coming out for the collective, especially Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, where it's like walk away from your responsibilities, walk away from this. I got you, and then somebody leaving you stuck. This is what I'm tapped into. Five of Swords energy is out here. Just wanted to know if you were stupid enough or gullible enough to walk away from what you was doing and what was already working to put that shit in somebody else's hand. Be careful of putting your lifestyle and your livelihood in other people's hand. You recognize the burden that it is to care for yourself. If a person isn't doing that for themselves, Page of Cups energy, they don't know what they want to do with themselves. How the fuck they gonna do it for you? Hell no. Stay focused. Eight of Swords energy is out here because what they're trying to do is put you in a position that they in. This be that spiritually transmitted disease energy is out here. They were working on themselves and becoming something. So a distraction came in their life and they feel like they can never get back on track and they want to spread that shit. It's like somebody who contract AIDS. They say, "Oh, I feel so sad or depressed because it. So I'm not gonna be an activist. I'm just gonna spread it around because somebody gave it to me, so I'm gonna give it to somebody." It's this type of energy, man. Be careful. The King of Wands energy is out here of people, King and Queen of Wands, who want to pull you down a notch, who want to, humble you. They want to bring you down from what they feel like is a pedestal. And don't make it too easy for this entity to gain access to you. King of Cups energy is out here because you're too composed to say, hey, get your ass back. I feel like this is a big ass distraction. And your most powerful path forward is to stay focused. You're creating art here, and people can see your vision. Don't like get distracted. Don't lose sight of the vision. That's what I'm tapped into. People see you making art and they want to purchase it. Don't lose sight of the vision because you're trying to explain yourself to someone who doesn't even know in their life what they want to do or who they want to be. Page of Cups energy. 2333. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your consistency is opening up doors. You already know that you have this connection to the ocean. Trust your intuition. Birds of a feather flock together. Be careful what you involve yourself in. It's like you're going to get what you pay for. This little blue flower kind of means some type of justice. It's tiny, so there's blossoming, but it's not much. And it just feels like getting what you deserve, not necessarily what you want. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gifts? Always hope I'm saying something that helps Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let me know how that resonated for you. And save the best for last, face ass. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, we did it, baby. Being consistent. I feel like you're really creating new habits. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands, really stepping outside of stepping over, rather, I want to say the things that you used to trip on. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, Two of Cups energy coming out here with the Magician and the Strength cards. I feel like you can do both, but it's not going to be easy. And your spirit team is like, why are you putting yourself under so many burdens? That's how this feels. Eight of Swords. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like you want to like diversify your portfolio, or you like to like the Two of Cups with the Magician. Like you want to have more than one iron in the pot, or more than one pot on the stove. But it's going to be more difficult for you to pay attention to everything and have everything come out perfect that way. That's what this feels like. I feel like you can do it though, but it's going to be a lot of stressing in your life. The Knight of Cups energy is out here, and your spirit team is saying you might want to consider the path you're thinking of taking or the way you're thinking of traveling. Like you traveling on a motorcycle, you decide you want to travel on a motorcycle from this place to this place, and there's a storm coming. You might want to, it's not that you can't go to that place, but maybe take the car instead of the motorcycle, right? Knight of Swords energy is out here with the Knight of Cups. Not thinking things through, hasty movements causing waste in your life. Seven of Swords energy is out here with the Eight of Swords, and then eight angel number. You find yourself stuck with some shit or stuck out of something. No, be careful because I feel like you put a lot of work, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. You put a lot of work into taking control or dominating your demons, right? Taking control of your like younger self, your less mature self. Don't let that younger version of yourself, judgment card, take back over. That's what this feels. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Five of Cups to Four of Cups. You already know where that shit gets you. You already know where that street takes. Knight of Cups in reverse. Do you want to go back? Page of Pentacles energies out here. Like I said, finding yourself halfway around the world in a different country and it's raining on top of your head and there's nothing you can do because you bought the motorcycle instead of bringing the car. Okay? Let's get some charms. Spirit third eye awakening happening with this pine cone. Consistency opening up doors. A lot of growth showing up for you. A lot of luxury showing up with the little pink pussy. The world's smallest violin. So you may be playing some tunes for some people. Umbrella. It's a little pink and red and white umbrella. And so I feel like you're being protected. Your path is being protected. You could be getting spiritual communication coming in with this feather. A lot of love and luxury, soft, very, very soft things. There's some type of romance showing up with these two hummingbirds, or, if it's not romance, it's a bromance. Again, another pink rocking horse. So if someone is with child, then it's likely a girl showing up in this energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Be careful of like manic behaviors. Like I do see you storing up a lot of harvest in the summer so that you can prepare for the winter, but slow down sometimes and give yourself a rest. Remember, birds of a feather flock together. So really, really evaluate your associations and affiliations. I see hummingbirds out here, so I'm really not kind of concerned with it. But you just make sure, like, make sure you ain't got no crows or no whatever amongst your hummingbirds, because all birds are beautiful, right? I'm just using that as an example. Make sure you don't have no buzzards. Make sure you don't have no vultures amongst your hummingbirds, okay? I feel like you're transforming religious, like things that kept you boxed in, things that kept you from exploring yourself, and that's going to allow you to heal your inner child as well. A lot of luxury coming towards you over the next 24 hours, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Thank y'all so much for trusting me in your energy. I appreciate the time, the love, and support. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose. Wholeness, infinite waters flowing for you. Take it easy.